So check this out. Last week, I put 5 different AI trading bots on 2 different computers. Same strategies, same broker, same exact market conditions on each machine. The machine running the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D captured 23 more profitable entries than the one running the Intel Core i5 14600. And this was over 47 hours of live trading. Think about that for a second. 23 more winning trades. The algorithm wasn't the difference. They were exactly the same. The sheer processing power of the hardware underneath was. My name's Eddie Z. I've been building trading computers for over 16 years, and I've watched this automation revolution explode. Everyone's talking about AI trading bots, algorithmic strategies, machine learning signals, but almost nobody's talking about the one thing that makes or breaks all of it, and that's the computer running underneath. Today, I'm breaking down the exact components that separated the winning machine from the losing one. Not vague recommendation, but specific parts, specific reasons, and the actual benchmark numbers that prove it. Let's start with why this matters more than most traders realize. When you're trading manually, a half a second to a second delay is annoying. When a NinjaTrader 8 bot or a TradingView webhook is executing for you, that same delay is catastrophic. Your algorithm sees the perfect entry. It sends the order, but your CPU is busy processing some background garbage. So your order hits the market 400 milliseconds late, price already moved, you either miss the trade entirely or you get filled at a worse price. That's slippage you didn't account for. That's the edge you're bleeding away trade after trade. Think of it this way. Running an AI trading bot on a slow computer, it's like hiring a Formula One driver and then making him race around in a minivan. The driver knows exactly what to do, the vehicle just can't execute it. And here's what kills me. Traders will spend months backtesting a strategy, optimizing every single parameter, getting everything perfect on paper. Then they run it on a 5-year-old laptop and wonder why live results don't match. Your hardware is part of your trading system. Treat it like one. So what does a proper AI trading machine actually need? Well, let me break down the 4 components that matter most, starting with the one everyone gets wrong, and that is the processor or the CPU. And that CPU is your bot's brain. This is where every calculation happens, where your algorithm processes price data, where your machine learning models crunch numbers. A weak CPU means your bot is thinking in slow motion while the market moves at full speed. For serious AI automation, you want the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D. This chip is an absolute monster for trading applications. It's got 16 cores and 32 threads, which means it can handle multiple bots, multiple data feeds, multiple time frames, all running simultaneously without breaking a sweat. But here's the real magic, that 3D V-cache technology. It's basically extra ultra-fast memory built right onto the processor. Your trading bot's most used calculations stay cached and ready to execute instantly. We're talking single-digit millisecond response times. For scalping bots or high-frequency strategies, this is the difference between profit and slippage eating your account alive. Now here's something most traders don't consider. If you're running any kind of machine learning or AI-powered analysis, you need a graphics card, not for charts, but for computation. Modern AI models use GPU acceleration to process data way faster than the CPU alone can handle. So the NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti is the minimum for serious AI trading. It's got enough CUDA cores to accelerate your AI workloads without costing as much as a used car. But here's what really matters. You need at least 16 gigabytes of something called VRAM. That's video memory dedicated to your graphics card. When AI models are running, they need to hold massive amounts of data in that VRAM. If you skimp on it, your models are going to start choking. These cards also have something called tensor cores built in. Tensor cores are specifically designed to process AI calculations. They can run your trading models much faster than cloud-based AI services and without the latency of sending data back and forth over the internet. This is the future of AI trading. Local processing, instant execution. No waiting on some server halfway across the country. If your bot uses something called neural networks, pattern recognition, or any kind of real-time AI analysis, this NVIDIA GPU will cut your processing time dramatically. Your signals fire faster, your bot reacts faster, you capture more edge. Speaking of speed, let's talk memory. AI bots are hungry. They're constantly loading price data, holding models in memory, processing multiple streams of information. If you cheap out on RAM, your trading bot starts swapping information to the disk when things get intense, and that's when everything slows to a crawl. You need 64 gigabytes. That is the absolute minimum for serious automation. I know that sounds like a lot compared to what most computers ship with, but when you're running multiple bots, a charting platform, data feeds, and maybe some backtesting on the side, 64 gigs gives you the room to breathe. Your system stays responsive, even during volatile market conditions when everything's firing at once. And finally, storage. And this one is non-negotiable. You need a Generation 5, Gen 5 NVMe drive. These things read and write data at speed you would have seen impossible just a few years ago. We're talking over 10,000 megabytes per second. When your bot needs to load historical data for analysis, it happens instantly. When it's writing trade logs, no bottleneck. Traditional hard drives or even older SSDs will absolutely choke under the demands of real-time AI trading. So here's the thing I want you to understand. These components aren't about having the flashiest specs or the biggest numbers. Every single piece, every single component I just mentioned solves a specific problem that AI traders face. The AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D handles multi-threaded bot execution. The RTX 5060 Ti accelerates AI calculations. The 64 gigabytes of RAM prevents memory bottlenecks, and the Gen 5 NVMe drive eliminates storage lag. This is the recipe for a machine that can keep up with your AI trading strategy instead of holding it back. Now, do you need all of this if you're running one simple bot on a daily time frame? Probably not. But if you're scaling up and you're running multiple bots, lower time frames, AI-powered signals, underpowered hardware will cost you more in missed trades than the upgrade would have cost in the first place. If you're serious about running AI trading automation, the next step is knowing exactly where your current machine stands. Go to the link in the description and run the free 60-second benchmark test. It'll show you instantly whether your processor can keep up with your trading bots or if it's the bottleneck bleeding your edge on every single trade. Now, if you already know you need a high-end AI trading machine, we just released a brand new model. It's called the Dominator AI. It comes pre-configured with everything I mentioned in this video. The AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D with that 3D V-cache. It comes with the NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti with the AI-ready graphics, 64 gigabytes of RAM, a Gen 5 NVMe drive, essentially everything you need to future-proof your AI trading setup. It also comes with our exclusive 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. We cover everything inside that case, and on top of that, we give you lifetime professional tech support from my in-house team right here in the US. To see the Dominator AI, check out the link in the description below. The traders who win with automation aren't just the ones with the best algorithms. They're the ones whose hardware never lets them down when it counts. Hey, if you got something out of this video, go ahead and slam that subscribe button. I'm dropping videos all the time. They're all focused on making your trading tech actually work for you instead of against you. And if you want to see the exact build I used in that 47-hour test, check out this video right here. It breaks it down completely. My name's Eddie Z. Thanks for watching. May the trend be with you, the AI trading trend.